Very difficult question to someone of Lucy's experience, and unless she spent years watching council meetings and understand what delegations council and community boards have, she's not going to have a clue to how to answer that. And I don't know if any unelected. Well, it's true. So essentially, as a community board member, people ask me questions like, "What's your view on asset sales?" And I go, well, as a community board member, I have absolutely no influence on the decision making the council makes around a subject like that. The delegations that we have at community board are around local infrastructure projects, speed, parks, liquor licences, road naming, very low level stuff. So while we can have an opinion, our opinion has absolutely no influence on the decision making that's made around the council table on those types of issues. And so it's a pretty tough one. Like, I would struggle to answer that. Now, I've been in the role for 6 years. I'm the current board chair of our community board, and I go, that's a pretty tough one. It's a pretty tough one to ask me. Like, I don't necessarily know what functions or mechanisms you'd use to answer a question like that, because I don't have any time sitting around the council table where those things are actually debated. We just don't debate those types of things around our community board table. So that's the type of response that I'd give to a question like that. But that's just my context.
And it is hard. I remember when I first got on council, I didn't do community board, I got in as councillor for Harewood, and I'm sure Lucy will come across this and she'll get advice from Aaron. You're like a possum in the headlights, and you're sitting there going, what the hell have I done? and after 2 or 3 years you get to know how the system works. But I take my hat off to her for putting her hand up, because we need young people. We don't want bloody pterodactyls like us. If you don't start getting young people in and starting to get their head around it, we'll go in the hole.